Hello. So today is our phase 5 think tank. And here in the travel phase, our think tank is about being lost, getting lost, the feeling of what does that mean? Is that connected to loss? Is it lost? It's in the past. There's so many things we can talk about related to the word as a word, the feeling as a visceral felt sense. We all know what it feels like to be lost. We know what it feels like to be lost in the streets somewhere. If you're traveling or you're just a kid, when you're driving around, you don't know where you're going. When I was a teenager, I turned 16 and I bought myself a little red Toyota that I had saved up for a year. I paid $500 for this little red car, and I used to drive it all around Long Beach, trying to learn my way around and trying to find something to do. And I would get lost sometimes, and I would get so triggered, and I would become hysterical in the car and have to pull over. And one time I called my dad, I didn't even live with him, and we weren't close, but I called him because he was like a map guy, so I knew that he would be able to find me, and I called him and was like, I don't know where I am. I didn't have a cell phone. I had to use a pay phone, at a gas station in some sketchy neighborhood. And he came and got me, and then he bought me this book, this giant map book. Now we all just use our phones to keep from getting lost. And it creates a sense of panic. And I want to talk about that. I want to talk about why is that? Why do we feel so panicked? And in the spiritual sense, I'm not a spiritual person, but I've felt really physically lost. Like the destiny of my vicinity was unclear. My destiny was in the air because my vicinity was uncertain. And I felt lost, and I felt out of control, and I didn't know where to go or what to do. And even in times where I felt very emotionally stable and mentally sane, I still was struggling on a quest for home and still finding myself feeling lost on a daily basis. So this eventually led me to maybe I just got used to it and it started to become joyous, or maybe I had a shift where I was able to root down through the childlike mind of not having any idea what's going to happen. And it's one of the things that happens when you travel, especially if you go to a country where you don't speak the language. Then you don't know what's going on. You can't eavesdrop on that conversation. You don't know what that person just said to you. They're not yelling, so you can assume they're not a danger or mad. But who knows? And they could be trying to manipulate you. You don't know. You have to operate with a childlike mind. You have to trust the universe or whatever. You have to trust yourself to be safe, to make good decisions. You have to trust your intuition. You have to trust your felt sense. So what are the pros and cons of getting lost? So today, when you go somewhere that you've never been, take a chance on getting lost somewhere. Bring an extra water bottle. Bring your phone if you need to. You got GPS. Go and get lost. When was the last time you were lost? And then come back to the group and share your experience in our think tank, because today is think tank day. So very exciting, and I'll see you in there.